be asleep. What's the matter?
The Wicked is gonna get me.
The Wicked?
She's out there. She eats children to stay young.
Dude, word is Wicked's out.
Dad's freaked out about that girl that got swiped from her window.
What's this open hearth thing anyway?
Oh, it's the name of the witch's house.
Witch? Yeah, it used to be a senior dare. The trick was you had to get close enough to throw a rock at the side of the house. If you hit the house without breaking any windows, then you were safe.
And if you break a window?
And the Wicked will get you.
You hear that?
She's already here.
All those stories about the Wicked, they're all true. Amanda? Amanda!
Hey guys, welcome to the 30th episode of Horror Break. Today we will be talking about The Wicked.
Yep.
The Wicked is basically about this witch who feeds on children and adults in order to gain powers and be healthy and basically terrorize people. It starts off in the beginning with a little girl. She's scared to sleep. You see some POV shots in the woods. And she's afraid to sleep, and her mom tells her, "Oh, I heard stories of the Wicked, but it's not true." And then, bam, she is missing. We then go to another plot of two brothers. Their grandfather died, and the older brother's depressed. You know, he's really, affected by it tragically. It's understandable. And the older brother, he's on probation. For hanging out and being a typical teenager, and his dumbass friends go into the woods and basically break all the cliche rules. Having sex, smoking weed, skinny dipping, and basically throwing rocks at this house where the legend of this witch lives. And what happens is terrible consequences to him and his little brother, who goes into the woods and basically gets terrorized by the Wicked.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah. So
for the and let's also not forget for this older brother's dude's friend.
Yeah.
Who would make out at a fucking funeral? That's
yeah,
so
I know,
wrong.
I know,
That's so wrong.
There's a lot of weird fucking moments.
That's so wrong.
Yeah, you get it's just weird. Yeah, these teenagers are stupid. You don't give a fuck about them. There's also these two stupid cops who are just dickheads. So you got that cliche. You got the cliche of going in the house, going back in the house, saving the victim, and saving your friends and all that shit.
Mm-hmm.
But it's an alright flick. There's not a lot of gore scenes. There's some blood here and there and some cutaway scenes, but it's nothing really to brag about. It's not a slasher film. It's just about a witch. So yeah. You have that going for you. Got POV shots, and the design of the witch, I like it. It's a traditional witch. It's not CGI. The gore is in CGI computer effects. It's practical effects, which I love. And the witch is creepy. She's got the green, traditional classic witch look. She's got the teeth and all that. Yep. But it's a fun film. You get a chuckle here and there. Nothing really to run home about, but I pretty much enjoyed it. It was an alright flick. What would you say?
I would say it's alright.
Yeah.
Except, there's a couple of cliches and some ridiculously humored scenes.
Yeah, dialogue.
Yeah, and some potty humor. Let's talk about that.
Yeah, shut your smelly dick.
Shut your smelly dick hole or something.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Yeah, and that. So by us talking about the dialogue, you know what you're getting into. There's some torture, some little gore, some cutaways here. There's a bunch of POV stuff. You also get the Blair Witch effect with the camera. You see the little brother recording the witch. You get that kind of feel going for it. So that's what you pretty much get with this film.
Yeah, and
you can say
there's also some other stuff.
Yeah,
we
don't really want to give anything away.
Yeah,
but there's a lot of you see in the beginning. You see some headlines of the Wicked and the legend and these murders, and you also see some backstory to the house and some ritual ritual, cult, satanic kind of stuff. But that's as far as we're gonna get into it.
Well, let's also not forget about, you know, there in the beginning, you know, it just shows a picture of this girl with red hair.
Yeah, that's pretty. Yeah.
And it then all of a sudden, like, you know, with animated effects, her eyes become red and like this blood stuff, like and like something that you would find in water just starts coming down.
Yeah, so that's pretty much the Wicked. It's her feeding off these children, teenagers, adults, whatever, to gain power and terrorize people. But if you don't believe in the Wicked, you're not going to see it. But if you do, then the legend pretty much lives on.
Yeah.
So we pretty much explained all that. That's the Wicked. Check it out. If you like this kind of stuff, check it out. But don't expect a slasher film. No, nothing like that. Expect typical cliches of teenagers breaking the rules and, you know, potty humor. You know, Dumb and Dumber cops. You know, Twinkle Dumber kind of humor, and just roll with it and have a fun time with it. I say check it out. But the ending, we're not gonna give it away. But it is fucking cliche. It is typical in these kind of films. But as a standalone film, I liked it. I thought it was decent.
Yeah.
All right. It's okay.
It was okay.
Yeah. So.
And oh, one more thing.
Yeah.
There's like remember that girl who dislikes the cops?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, like they had a bad history or something.
Yeah.
Well, okay, when she calls.
Yeah. You also got the cliche of, you know, oh my God, I have to find the nearest phone, you know, the nearest payphone and call the cops. Cliche. Yeah. These cops, instead of taking it seriously, they just treat her like shit. They're just fucking dickheads, laughing, you know, fucking around like they don't really give a shit. They don't take her seriously.
Yeah, and that's when until she says like, I'm gonna post that.
I'm gonna post that picture of you smoking a joint all over the internet. Yeah.
And then he goes like,
yeah.
Listen here, you little fuck. And then he just gets pissed.
And he runs to, you know, do his thing, save the day. You know, typical shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the Wicked overall, it's a good, you know, witch cult kind of film. You have your cliches, your stupid dialogue, and pointless fucking teens you want to see dead. But that's it. I'm not taking it seriously. I enjoyed it. I don't want a sequel. I liked it. What's your opinion on The Wicked?
I mean, seriously, in a way, The Wicked, at first, though, wasn't bad.
Yeah.
I mean, like, but except for, let me just see that for a sec.
Yeah.
Except for this one thing, you know, that I did not usually see in the witch's eyes. Like, right here, you see the orange, and it looks like something out of a goat's eye, you know, like, that it shows during the film, you know.
Yeah.
And, I mean, like, that's just, I mean, like, I don't know if that was, like, for something, you know, to just drag you in, or...
I don't know. But, regardless, it's still a good film. We enjoyed it. I'd say, if you like this kind of stuff, check it out. Don't expect nothing amazing, but... yeah, The Wicked. Netflix it, whatever, check it out. Anything else you want to add? Or you want me to add?
There was that, basically when she kills her victims.
Yeah, the torture?
The torture?
We don't have to get it. We already said that. Let him...
I mean, like...
Yeah.
I'm talking about the power.
Oh yeah. Yeah, she... There's a bunch of stuff she does besides kill and torture. She has powers, but we want you to find out exactly what we mean.
Yeah. And...
Yeah.
Let's just give away a little thing for our next.
Okay, sure. Go ahead. For our next one.
Our next one?
Yeah. We're going to talk about right now our next review. What's our next review you want to do?
We're going to be reviewing the... Go on. The Burrows.
The Burrs, yeah, the Burrs. That's our next one. The Burrs is going to be that one. So, yeah. So, you want to give a little insight on that one?
Insight? Well, I'm not going to say much.
Yeah.
Since we have still yet to see it. But all I can tell you from what I've seen, it's like a Western...
Yeah.
Western type movie, and there's just a legend there, and
all right,
that's all.
I think that wraps up. All right, guys, Wicked, we're done. We'll see you guys for the Burrs later.